Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. This is Abasi here. Today we will discuss the Paper I MCQs discussion. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Paper I MCQs. What we will discuss in this Paper 1. As you know that there are 40 MCQs questions and there are 40 marks also. Each question carries 1 mark. This is very important. What is the important note? Time management is very important in all papers, in paper 1, paper 2 and paper 4. So average time for this paper is that each question is having 1.5 minutes. Per question, the average time is 1.5 minutes. And what is the weightage of the paper 1? That is the 27%. Second most highest weightage in chemistry paper. First 52% is of the paper 2. Second, paper 1 is having 27%. Periodic table is provided at the end of the question paper and you people have to use it properly. There are so many questions in the paper 1 which are related to the periodic table. Just you will go through the periodic table and the answer will be very easy. It will be very helpful for you. Then calculator is also used. You can use the calculator in this paper because there will be mole calculation problems or stoichiometric calculations, average, or in the graph as well. So you can use the calculator also in this paper. Then look at here what are some important topics of the paper 1. Like some questions will be related to the electrolysis. Some questions will also come from the chemical bonding, organic chemistry, also periodic table, energy changes, atomic structure. Look at here the mole calculation and stoichiometry, empirical formula and molecular formula, also percentage purity and percentage yield calculation. So these are some important topics of the paper 1 MCQs. And these are also other important topics like chemical equilibrium, irreversible reactions and reversible reactions. Again, organic chemistry, some questions will be related to organic chemistry. Macromolecules, acids, bases and salts, metals and extraction of metals are also very important. So these are the important topics of the paper 1. And now we are moving towards the that what is the advice, very important note for the paper 1 MCQs. First of all, look at here, as initially in the paper 2 I have told you that read the question properly. Read the question properly, then what will happen, you will be able to understand the question. Then make some rough work. Say suppose there are some calculations or you are solving the problem, so there should be some rough works. For example, the question is related to the mole calculation, so try to calculate the question, calculate the different options which are in the options. So then you will be able to choose or select the best answer, because there will be a slightly difference in the answers. So you will be able to find the correct answer if you are performing the calculations or doing some rough work. So this is very important. You are not allowed to you can say that directly guess the answer that this will be the correct option. This may be possible when the answers are very easy, but even then you have to you have to do some rough work, or then you have to solve the question, then you will be able to get the exact answer. Now look at here, the advice for the paper 1: attempt every question. There are 40 questions and 40 marks are there. Do not make any assumptions about the order of responses. Say suppose for example last two answers have the D option, so it does not mean that the next one cannot be the D as well. So you are not allowed to make you can say that order of the responses, assumption on the order of the responses. You people have to go through it properly and then try to understand the question, and then you will be able to get the exact answer. Read the question carefully. If possible, work out the answers before you look at the 4 alternative answers options provided. This is very important, as in the online classes I told you that you have to just, if you read the question, then you have to, there will be a hint that this question is related to that, the main point. So then you will be able to get the exact answer. You can usually do this with calculations. If this is not possible, eliminate the options which are clearly incorrect and then choose the between those left, right? While you must select an answer, why should never be making a guess from the 4. Okay, now do not try to work out the answers in your head, right? Write on the question paper. Okay, underline the the main key points in the question. This is very important. It will help you a lot how to solve the paper 1. So you have to write on the question paper with the pencil. That will help you to understand and solve the problems. Practice is very important, as I have told you that in the paper 1 MCQs mostly questions are repeated, and you through the practice you will be able to claim the answer, that for this question the answer will be, for example, suppose that will be the answer for that particular question. You have to simply, I want to say that you have to claim the question, all the questions, right? And that will be only possible when there is a practice for the paper 1. Okay, practice is important in making you better at multiple choice question or paper 1. You may find it useful to get your teacher or someone else to mark your answers to a paper and then look over your mistakes, that what are your mistakes, which are your weak areas, right, and which are your strengths. So you have to focus on your weak areas without being told the correct answers, right? You have to focus that for example, I am weak at the electrolysis process, so you have to go through the electrolysis properly, right? Don't say that this will be the answer for this one or this one. Initially you have to understood the topic properly. This will allow you to spot careless errors, right, which are the results of the poor technique. Example, poor reading of the question. You have to properly read the question, right? And also to identify the material which is not known or well understood. This will help you a lot, right? So these are some techniques, skills, advice for you for the paper 1. I hope you get some points. I hope you understood these advices. These advices will be very helpful for the paper 1, and inshallah in our upcoming videos we will try to solve at least 2 to 3 years past papers of the paper 1. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.